here. Sorry. We're going to get started in just a second. I do want to let people know that there's a lot of fans around. Feel free to turn a fan a little if you feel like you're not getting enough breeze. We tried to make it so everyone could be comfortable. I even see somebody brought some misting bottles. So, and then Kathy and I have our own personal fans because that's what we do. I also want to let you know the restrooms. You're going to walk up the side here and go through the kitchen, and only the back one is open. And please be aware of the cords. We tried to put covers over them, but just be a little mindful as you walk around. Okay.
It's the gong.
Okay, welcome Amani. So good to have you all here on our patio. Let's stand and we're going to sing with John. We know this song, we've sung it before. Let's raise the vibration out here on the patio and out across Cameron Park.
I was standing by my window on a cold and cloudy day, and I heard those thoughts that creeping for to take my smile away. With a circle be unbroken, by and by, Lord, by and by. Hear me. There's a better way of thinking if we try, Lord, if we try. I say to those thoughts of creeping, you will not take me into my smile. I am keeping, so just turn around and go. With a circle be unbroken, by and by, Lord, by and by. There's a better way of thinking if we try, Lord, if we try. Well, if follow close behind me, but I held my head up high. I was thinking of a new road and the sunshine in the sky. Where the circle be unbroken, by and by, Lord, by and by. There's a better way of thinking if we try, Lord, if we try. Will the circle be unbroken, by and by, Lord, by and by. There's a better way of thinking if we try, Lord, if we try. If we try, Lord, if we try. If we try, Lord, if we try.
Good job, Amani.
Yeah.
All right. So I want to tell you, these big fans right here are swamp coolers. There's no one at this table, but if you're hot, this is a good spot right here. Make sure you're getting some fan on you. All right, so welcome to the Amani Center. So grateful that you're here. We are out on our patio again. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that in a minute. I'm going to see if I can see my computer out here, because I did bring slides up. Let's see. All right, so this month is June. Our theme is Opulent Expectations. And we are going to start our service with our vision statement. And so you all know, oh, you know, we're going to release the kids first. So Shai is going to take the kids. They're just going up a little bit on the shady pier up there, and AJ's going, so we know they're going to have a good time. All right, we'll see you guys afterward. Okay. I can sort of see this. All right, so now we are going to do our vision statement. And you all know it. We're going to say it together aloud. We're going to raise that. This vision statement is so important right now because we are in a visioning process. So let's say it together. We are lighting the path to peace together. And so lighting the path to peace is no small thing. It's not just some little thing. We're like, oh, we're going to light the path to peace. When you say you're going to light the path to peace or uplift the world, the universe is going to bring you some stuff that you get to deal with, that you get to work through, that you get to transmute. So we're in the middle of that. And we are doing it together as always, and it's awesome. So is there anyone here for the first time? All right, I'm not going to go over all of the first-timer stuff since we're all here. We all know what we're doing. But just know if you have any questions about anything, feel free to see me or Reverend Cherry or Reverend Pixie. Or there's a lot of people around here who can provide some answers. If you're online and it's your first time, we do have a gift we'd love to send you. So just DM us or drop a note right below, and we will make sure we get that to you. Okay, so bear with me, guys. I really cannot see this. All right. All right. So one of the ways that we live into that mission of lighting the path to peace together is through our circle of light, made up of our ministers and our practitioners, and we are here to help you light that path to peace within your own heart. Walk through the challenges, bring in the things you want to manifest. So we are here every week and during the week if you would like what we call affirmative prayer or spiritual mind treatment so that we can help you manifest these things in your life or put things down that you don't want to manifest anymore. So I'm going to ask members of the Circle of Light to raise your hand. Look around. These are people who are here for you, who will treat with you. You can just ask us today afterwards. We'd love to sit down with you, find a quiet corner. If you're online, let us know. We will reach out to you. We can call, we can text, and we can also meet up with you somewhere. All right, so I am going to go through the announcements. So again, it is June, and our theme is Opulent Expectation. And this is our second Sunday, so we have the wonderful Reverend Pixie Dufour, who will be speaking today. Next Sunday is Reverend Donna Apadone. And then, and then we close out our month with the wonderful Reverend Sherry Wynn. So it's going to be another great month here at the Amani Center. So one of the things starting next week is we are going to move temporarily to the Cameron Park CSD. So that is the community center right next door. They have a big space. Linda Ellen went over and checked it out for us. So we'll have air conditioning, we'll have a big screen, we'll have electricity. So we will be going over there as of next week. So please tell your friends. We're going to be putting that out. There'll be signs on the door. If you have any questions about how to get there, see me, but it is literally just right the next property over. You can even go the back way, right? Pull out of our driveway, go straight, and you will be right in the parking lot. So we'll be there for a while. While we're there, we would like you to think about how it feels, because one of the things we've been talking about is what's next for Amani, what's our new home. One of the options that the New Home Committee and the board and this community is considering is going to a church in a box for a while so that we can save some money, because that will save us over $2,000 a month if we're not paying our full rent here and we're just paying for that. So as you're there, see what it feels like. Could we do it for a few months, maybe 6 months, and really save some money, maybe longer if we like it. So this will be a test case for us, and if it works out well, it could be something that goes on for a little bit longer while we really bring in that next spot. Yeah.
So are we going to have to move our furniture stuff out here?
Right now, we're not moving anything, because until the space is finished, it's ours, and even though we really can't use it. But if we get to the point, just since you asked, if we get to the point where we're like, okay, we're going to go to church in a box, then we will be looking out to ask members if they'd like to adopt an Amani piece of furniture for a while, because we do not want to store things. We don't want to pay to store things. But all these patio sets, somebody could take a patio set home and just store it until we can use it again. Same thing for the big banquet tables. You know, those are pretty handy. You could take one home and have it in your garage, use it however you want, and then when we come back to our home, bring it back. So there'll be things like that. Some of the stuff has kind of, the universe took care of it for us and it's destroyed. And we're not going to store it. We're not going to move it.
We didn't need that stuff.
You did not need. That was the message. You don't need any of this. And then there'll be some things we'll just get rid of. We'll just sell things. I really don't want us to be spending hundreds of dollars per month storing things that, I tell you, almost everything here was donated, picked up at a garage sale. Sonia donated a table. Debbie DeMano's donated several. Lots of people have donated things. So to store it, it just feels counterintuitive when we're trying to save that money. So that's kind of how that is. But that we still have time for that. That's not a decision we have to worry about now. Yes, but
Marcy, I have a truck, so if somebody wants to store furniture but they don't have a truck to move it out, I'd be happy to help.
yes, we have. So for you couldn't hear that, Wendy has a truck. I have a trailer and a truck. If you decide you're willing to store something but you can't get it there, we will facilitate that. So look around, see what you think. If there's something you're like, man, I'd love to put dibs on that, then we can do that. And including all the cushions, all these things that we've built up, we can store and use. And then, so that, but again, that's still at least a month away, possibly a couple months, depending on a lot of things. Okay, so
Very exciting.
it's very exciting. Okay. Yeah. Can you do that when we jump? I cannot see that. Oh, the good. Right. Oh. It almost did that. Okay. All right, so yeah. I don't know why I made a slide with a picture of the CSD. I should have known you're not going to be able to see the slides, but it looks nice, so trust us on that. And it is a 5-minute walk from this parking lot. It's a 2-minute drive, and there's plenty of parking over there. They're very quiet on Sundays. All right. Summer solstice ritual was going to be next week. We made a call to cancel that because we'll be at the CSD. We rent it by the hour, so to rent it longer, it just, as we're figuring these things out, we're going to cancel this one. We'll be back at some point, but there will be no summer solstice next week, so just enjoy Father's Day. Well, there will be a summer solstice. We just won't be doing a ritual or a celebration. I haven't canceled the season change. We'll still be together that Sunday. That's right. We'll be together Sunday. We can bring something in for Sunday, and then go enjoy the dads. All right. Friday, June 20th, we are doing our teen night on the patio here, so we will still have access to the patio. So Alyssa's gonna make that happen. She's looking for help. So if anyone can help for that night, let her know. Oh, did I put the wrong night? Yeah. Is it the 19th?
Friday.
The 19th, yes, Friday the 19th. So they will still do that. They'll do potluck. They'll be out here. They'll be able to access the bathroom. So if you can help with that, let them know. Let Alyssa know. We're doing our bonfire, sing-along, hot dogs, and s'mores on the patio on the 20th. So that's Saturday. That we're still going to do out here. So that's going to be fun. Bring an instrument if you have an instrument. If you have some songs you want to sing, and we'll just have a nice time on the patio. Have some fellowship and just relax out here. All right, full moon gathering. We're going to switch June 29th. We're going to switch to a virtual format for this, just temporarily or maybe longer while we work things out. So we will still do it. I'm going to lead it from home via Zoom. I'll share the link. People can get on. There'll be a way that, I'll tell you what to have, and I'll still share the journaling questions, so you'll have your journal ready. You can journal. Maybe you're going to be lighting a candle at home. We'll still do it. We'll just do it in a virtual way. And then if people want to gather in homes together, they can do that too. And that might be how we do it for a while moving forward. But for now, we're just going to try doing it virtually for this month. All right, the acting workshop with Melanie Smith is going to be at the CSD. So it will be after service. It switched to July 26th, so she did move it back. Is that right? July 26th? Okay. So that will be a 2-hour workshop, and she slashed that price in half. It's going to be $50. So not sure if it's 2 hours. I actually think it's a 4-hour workshop. But it's only $50, and it will be at the CSD. So you can sign up for that on Facebook, or maybe we'll bring out a clipboard for that too. All right, the new home visioning workshop we are still doing. It will be at the CSD after service on Sunday, June 28th. So that's the last Sunday this month. We'll have potluck. So they'll have tables for us. We can still bring things and have our potluck. There'll be plugs if you have something you need to plug in. We'll have paper goods, and then we will go into our about 2-hour visioning process that Reverend Pixie is leading for us. Maximum 2 hours. And we'll really do some good work for bringing in what's next for Amani. And you know, when you're doing that, you're going to be doing it for yourself too. That's just how it works. So be there for that. It's free. We actually appreciate you showing up. This is part of the work of this center and leading forward to our next step. Okay, the surveys for the visioning also are still available. It's getting sent out virtually, so you can answer it that way. I can't find the forms. We might have used them all, but the mailbox is over there. If the forms aren't there, just grab a piece of paper, and you know, if you have any ideas, feel free to write those down and slip it in the mailbox. That's also things you'd love to see. Reverend Pixie's been working on an amazing kitchen for us. So what would you like? Yeah, so things that you get to add, things that you would love to see, like is it a big oak tree that we sit under sometimes out in the grass, or whatever you would love to see for the Amani Center. So share that with us. This week we will do 11/11 here on the patio. We did it last week. We set up a fan. Are you going to leave these cooler things for a little bit on the patio? Okay. So we'll make a cool spot in the shade. We'll do 11/11 Thursday here. At this point, I don't think A Course in Miracles is meeting, although if you guys decided you wanted to meet out here, you could. So I'll let that group decide if you all want to do that. Because Mark is still out of town. And I think that's it. Okay, that's the announcement. So thank you. If you will silence your phones if you haven't already. And then let's just take a moment and bless the service. We've kind of got through all our business and all the announcements, and now we can go within and we can enjoy the next portion. So I encourage you to allow your eyes to close if that's comfortable. I like to put my feet flat on the ground. We really are out here grounding right now. And just receive that breath in, slowing the breath, making it deeper, more mindful. And just dropping into this sacred space we create here on our Amani patio, but we create it here within us, and we carry it with us wherever we go. So right now I know that this service unfolds divinely, that everyone who needs to be here is here, whether they're watching online or they're here in this space, or they're watching at home on Facebook. Or even if you're watching the recording later, if you didn't have time and you're coming back to it, that you are receiving exactly what you need today. You're hearing it, you're feeling it, and you're bringing it. You're bringing your energy, your gifts, your joy, and somebody needs it. You may not even know it, but somebody is receiving something from you today, so thank you for showing up. I know that our speaker, our music, our volunteers, our kids program, everybody involved is being blessed today and is receiving exactly what they need to do, what they need to do today and moving forward. And I'm just so grateful for this place, for this space, for this community. It's really the people. It's not the place, it's the people, and it's the space we create together. This is important, and it is sustaining, and it is uplifting, and it has made such a difference in my life, and I hope that it has made that difference in your life and continues to do so. So grateful for each and every one of you and for the Amani Center, and grateful to know that all is well and unfolding divinely, even in the craziest of times, even when things look so big. We are on the right track, we are staying open, and we are acting from our hearts, from our purpose with love and empathy and joy and connection and a willingness to do the work, to be in service to humanity and to a world that works for everyone. And so with great joy, with great gratitude, I release this word into the law. I know it is done, and together we say, and so it is. All right, now we're going to have another song from John to lead us into meditation.
I could never be free, and I tried to be who they tell me to be. And the spirit said, come take my hand, so I did. There is a new world waiting, and just like a flower unfolding, when you open your heart, you give love a new start. But ain't it funny how it goes? People tell you you can't, so you don't. I just had to love myself enough to know that I could make it through. You can too, with spirit watching over you. There's a gift you can give, and it comes from inside. There's a reason to run, and there's no place to hide. There's a world you can know if you open your eyes. If you trust in yourself, well, you might be surprised. How deep is your love? How bright is your sky? You ever smiled without knowing why? Have you walked through a meadow and laughed till you cried? Have you yelled from that mountain top? You are alive. Have you yelled from that mountain top? I am alive.
Wow, that was awesome, John. I realized that I messed up. Is that what you're here to tell me? That I forgot the affirmation?
No, I was just
Oh.
gonna do.
The affirmation? Oh, the meditation. Okay, do you want to do the affirmation and then the meditation?
Okay, let's do
There
it.
you go.
No, heck no, I'm not telling anybody to do it.
Okay.
Then, you know, that would mean I would have to do it perfectly. Okay.
Okay, it's pretty simple. So take a deep breath in. I'm going to say it, and then you're going to repeat it with intention. When I believe it, I'll see it. When I believe it, I'll see it. Now quieter in your heart. When I believe it, I'll see it. And then quietly, without any words, just hear my voice. When I believe it, I'll see it. And this is a perfect inroad to our meditation. Meditation is for the purpose of connecting with the power of your own divine self. Its purpose is to remind you that you are not outside the universe, but the universe lives in, through, and as you. It's the wellspring of the power of love. It's where courage and power live. It's where wisdom is, where peace. And by your willingness to let go of, for a moment, your busy mind that's trying to get an answer or search or find something, and just be still, you are building a muscle to that powerful inner self so that you can use it when you need it in your daily life. So as you close your eyes and uncross your legs, And it's good to sit upright if you're able. Take a deep breath in through your nose, and then exhale with a sound. Inhaling again, and exhale with a sound. Just release it. One more time. Inviting in today you to use a mantra. It's just a way to focus your attention. And in between the mantra, just be still. And the Sanskrit word has power in it. It's aham prema. It means I am love. So you say to yourself, aham prema. Aham prema. Letting the sound of the fans just be a cocoon, sink into your meditation. Staying in this energy, I'd like to make a declaration of truth. We call that a whole bunch of different things. But I want you to bring to mind, include yourself in this, any other person that is in need of help or restoration, any condition on the planet, any source of unrest, to know that it is well taken care of. That there is this sweet and infinite life that is whole and lives inside of every creation. And I declare that we have eyes to see that. In the midst of trouble and confusion, we are firm and steady. We have the bravery and the fortitude within us to hold steady to the truth that love is real, and it's significant, and that it's powerful. And light is a transmuting power that brings all things together for wholeness. That the creative genius inside of us propels life into manifestation. And so there is no concern or nothing that is outside the law of this great and intelligent and universal oneness. And I declare that this is the truth above all else, and send it out into the universe to do its work, knowing it is done with joy and celebration. And together we say, and so it is.
Sometimes I think about the places I've been and all the people I've known, the situations that I've found myself in, the roads that I have been shown. Then I think about a river rounding a bend and overflowing its banks. Its waters reaching into parts unknown. That may be just what it takes. That's what life is for. You just don't know until you walk through that door. Just what exactly are you waiting for? Keep on walking. That's what life is for. As a child I'd stand along the railroad tracks and wave as the trains roll by. The engineers would wave back with a blast of their horns, and I'd imagine riding way up high. Those days are gone now, I'm no longer a child. I think of other things instead. But a railroad crossing and the blast of an air horn makes me realize that I'm not dead yet. That's what dreams are for. They let us see just what's beyond the door. They let us see life's well worth living for. That's what dreams are. That's what dreams are for. And it's so good just to be alive. I'm a river, I'm a child, I'm a dreamer inside. The heart grows stronger where the spirit resides. As the river changes, that's how love survives. Sometimes the road you're on may come to an end. You may wonder just what lay in store. When it gets too dark and you feel lost and lonely, that's what faith is. That's what faith is for. Remember that you have a child inside you, and your dreams lead to an open door. The Spirit moves inside your heart like a river, filling up with love and so much more. That's what love is for. We can't imagine what's beyond the door. It lets you see life's well worth living for. That's what love is. That's what love is for. And it's so good just to be alive. I'm a river, I'm a child, I'm a dreamer inside. The heart grows stronger where the spirit resides. As the river changes, that's how love survives. As the river changes, that's how love survives. as the river changes, that's how love survives.
Out of the way. Still streaking, you guys.
Furniture rearranging, that's all about living.
Okay, I'm gonna turn this in. Yeah. Go on.
Yes? Are you there? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Woo, woo. Ooh, I feel like I'm gonna take down. It's so sweet. Oh, beautiful guy. Yeah. Yeah, fix that. Sing hand. Woo, woo. So, what do you think of those last two songs that he did?
Nice.
Yeah. Those are from his album, and the CD used to be in there for you guys to pick up. I don't know where it is now, but you know.
It's in there, I know where it is.
We'll find a place for that. So thank you, John, for those. Well, CSL, Centers for Spiritual Living, they have a newsletter they send out, and I'm on that list. And I saw something that I really liked, and usually I would use this for the season of nonviolence, but I thought today it was kind of appropriate with what's going on. It's called The Beloved Community, A View from Above by Julie Moreau. It goes like this. Before we look at how we create the beloved community, oh, John, you're going to come back too. Before we look at how we create the beloved community, we must look at what that community does, who it includes, and why we must focus our energies on this work. Jim Lockard, author of 2 books about the beloved community, says many CSL, Centers for Spiritual Living, communities, and I'll toss in New Thought with that, talk about creating or being the beloved community with no explanation of what this is or how to create it. In his book, Creating the Beloved Community, Lockard, an ordained CSL minister, writes, I see the beloved community as people on a spiritual pathway. Much better. On a spiritual pathway who seek a closer relationship with God, or whatever it is that you choose to call it, and as people who will take their spiritual awareness into the world to be examples of love and compassion in action. The beloved community is about being truly dedicated to walking your talk, to being in full alignment with our spiritual principles, which is what we teach here, spiritual principles. In the universal sense, as defined by Howard Thurman, the beloved community includes all people, all races, genders, and beliefs in one humanity, right? We're one. Yeah, thank you. Oh, let's see. This universal sense of the beloved community can be thought of as an overarching goal. It is the ultimate experience that we seek, that of peace and harmony for all. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. brought the concept of the beloved community into the public eye, and he said that our goal is to create a beloved community, and this will require a qualitative change in our soul and a quantitative change in our life. We live in a fraught time. During a time such as this, such as the time in which Dr. King offered the beloved community as a beacon of hope, our need for these beloved communities is existential if we wish to pursue a world that indeed works for all. Yeah, and then I'm going to toss in Ernest Holmes on top of that, and he says, the founder of religious science, just keep right on knocking at the doorway of your consciousness until every no becomes a yes, and every negation becomes an affirmation, and every fear a faith.
That's for you, Frank Mitchell. Yeah. Ernest Holmes. And for those of you that are in some kind of book club or you want to hear more about Ernest, that was from his book, This Thing Called You, page 41. Yeah. You know, sometimes we have to, in order to move forward, we just gotta kind of let things go, don't we, John? We do. We gotta release. What do you guys think? Do we gotta let go? You know, release.
Yeah.
And let go.
Yeah.
I'll let go of the podium. Sorry.
Right back here by the fence. Yeah. We're gonna release. We did a lot of releasing in an interesting way. And as we said, those things have been released and let go. And we're just, yes.
Make a space for them.
Yeah.
Make some space. Y'all want to sit down or stand up?
There was a time in my life when I thought I had to do it all by myself. Didn't know the grace of God was sufficient. Didn't know the love of God was at hand. But I can say, if you are dejected, if you are feeling low, you gotta let it go. Gotta let it all go. This is what you gotta say. I release and I let go. I let Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am here in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. That may not be like we just may not believe it enough. I'm not sure. Maybe I should just kind of speed this up a little bit.
Thank you.
I release and I let go. I let Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God, and my heart is open wide. I am only here for God, and my heart is open wide. I am only here for God.
Way to go, G4. Yeah. All right. You may be excused. Yes, I know. I don't know. It's confining over there, and of course I'm right in front of the sun. Oh, I'm so sorry, Brian. Oh my God. So literally, the universe, you know, we started doing this talk. We started, after we had some meetings with the people that own the building, and we decided that we were going to look for our own place. And then we just had these little sissy things. We were talking about it, and we're going to move forward, you know, because the universe is saying it's time to go. It's time to do something else, and it's just tapping us on the shoulder. Here's some ideas. A little spark here, a little spark there, and we're not moving fast enough for the universe. Literally, the universe came down with that giant hammer, bam, called a spiritual sledgehammer. Someone came down with that spiritual, he did, God and she, came down with that spiritual sledgehammer literally and said, don't let the door hit you on your way out. So that's kind of the way it was. I was talking to AJ beforehand, you know, and it's kind of like, we got to move with this stuff. We got to take it when it comes in, because otherwise it's just an idea that goes floating down the river, and if we don't pick up those ideas, then somebody else is down the road, and that perfect, beautiful home of ours, if we don't move on it, somebody else will. Why not us? Apparently, it's time. And it's time. It really is. So our theme this month is opulent expectations. So let's break that down a bit. What is opulent? Opulent. Oh, that is a great word. You know who uses that word in her affirmations? Any of you know? Who uses opulent a lot? Edwene Gaines. You ever heard of Edwene? Yeah, she is the mistress, the mastress, the goddess of prosperity. Yes, she is. Maybe mistress wasn't good. So sorry, Edwene. So anyway, she uses that, and there's this one affirmation that I thought, maybe I'm going to bring this to all you, and I think that, is there anybody here that doesn't want to play with prosperity today? In a good way. Okay. So, within this affirmation, she uses the word opulent. So, think how that makes you feel when we get that in all the beautiful words that are around it, luscious. And so I invite you to join me, follow me on this affirmation and accept it if you feel it works for you. I now receive.
I now receive.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Abundant.
Abundant.
Opulent.
Opulent.
Large.
Large.
Lavish.
Lavish.
Lush.
Lush.
Financial surprises.
Financial surprises.
How does that sound? Yeah. Who doesn't like a financial surprise or two around all those great lavish, lush words? And so now you get the feeling that you know what opulent means. Right? Got a good feel on that one? All right. Google says, it used to be like Wikipedia, and before that it was Webster, and I still have my Webster dictionary. Yeah, we used to use it for Scrabble, but yeah. So anyway, I went to Google, and Google defines opulent as abundant, plentiful, luxurious, sumptuous, lavish, affluent, or having more than enough to gratify. Yeah, I'm all over that one. And she polishes that, all those beautiful words, she polishes that off with financial surprises. Oh, love that. I love those happy surprises. And expectations? Google says the definition of expectancy, because that's what we do here. We expect the best, and it's coming down the pipe now. Google says the definition of expectancy is the state of anticipating, hoping, or thinking something is going to happen. That's kind of iffy, right? Right? Yeah. Yes. Okay, thank you. Ernest Holmes, if we take this a little bit farther, this is more about where I'm going with this. The founder of religious science taught that the expectancy of good is a powerful, creative force. You like that better?
Yes.
I like that better. Oh, yeah. He defined joy as the expectancy of good and stated that living in a continual state of expectant faith speeds progress and attracts positive experiences. You know, I told you that before. Yeah, you get excited about something. We're going to get excited today. You get excited about something. You're putting it into the law of mind, and you are expecting that manifestation to happen, and the bigger and the happier and the more joyous and excited you get, that universe is going to start popping that stuff out to you very quickly. And you go, yeah, well, maybe it's going to happen. Okay. And the universe says back to you, yeah, well, maybe it's going to happen. I don't know. You just get right back what you're putting out to it. So, my talk today is, can you see it? Well, can you? Yes. See what? Right? Can you see it? Well, today you're only likely, hopefully, to see the good in whatever it is that you think you can. demonstrate, or manifest. Can you see opulent expectations for yourself? Yes. Can you see it for the Amani Center, even though something looks like it's a crashed mess? Yeah. Can we see a blessing right there in the middle of it? Yeah. Yeah, we can. So there's this Taoist parable. Do you guys remember that Jackie Gleason stint he used to do in Milton Berle? That's good. No, that's bad. Okay, yeah. So this is where we're going. There was a farmer. And the farmer's only horse ran away. Oh, huh? That's bad. Yeah, that's what the neighbors said. Neighbors came over and said, oh, that's bad. The farmer said, maybe. The next day, the horse returned. Only he had all his buddies with him. All the wild horses that he just brought into the pen with him. And the neighbors came over and they said,
Good.
that's good. That's right. That's right. Okay. Now you guys are getting the gist of this, right? Then, while trying to tame one of the wild horses, the farmer's son, teenage boy, falls off the horse and breaks his leg. And the neighbors came over and they said, oh, that's bad. That's bad. The following week, the army came through the village, looking for all the young men to fight in a war. And the son was spared because of his broken leg.
Oh, that's good.
So good.
Yeah. The farmer still said maybe. Because that could go on and on and on, right? That could go on and on. Life is interconnected. It is an ever-changing cycle. By letting go of the need to judge life as purely good or bad, this is where we find the inner peace. Right there, right there. Can you guys see that something is trying to emerge from something that looks, well, we already said smashed up. So that kind of leaves us at a ground zero. Would you say? Do you know that that's when the universe does its very best work? When we're at ground zero. Because it always creates, and it's always emerging as something better than we could have thought possible. I mean, we could say, oh, it's just a bunch of hooey, walk away from it, call it good, close down the Amani Center, and it's done. But, where is AJ? He's out with the kids. Yeah, we were talking about that. This is so much great opportunity. Something is trying to happen. Have any of you had to leave and experience a relationship, a job, a person, a something, and had to leave everything behind you? All of your personal belongings, everything. You had to walk out that door. Yeah. So some of us have had to do that. And then you walk out that door, and it's like, I didn't need that stuff. Wait. It might take a little bit, because you got to go through a whole mourning process, right, of releasing stuff. So I did that, and I stayed with my friend Barbara in Colfax for quite some time, and John and I started hanging out. And he said, come on down to my house. So I went down to his house, and Mr. Bachelor, I walked in the dining room and looked at that little tiny kitchen over there. So humble. It was so beautiful to this day. I asked him if it worked. I wasn't sure. It was dark. It was in the corner. But I loved that kitchen. So I walked in there, and I opened up his cabinets, and all of those things, many of those things that I had left behind, they were in there brand new. Pampered chef to boot. Because he just buys stuff, right, to help his friends out. And there it was, amongst other things that just made themselves manifest in front of my very eyes. And now I have so much junk that we built up over the last 15 years. It's like we look at each other, we have stuff. I have stuff now. And yeah, we let it go. Here, do you want this? Yeah, nobody wants it. All right. Yeah, so that spirit will replace at a higher degree than it was before. Because now you've opened a door. We've opened, well, literally, we've opened a door. I'm so sorry. I keep going back to that. I got to stop that. I'm so over it. You know, this is a beautiful blessing. So let's look at the word expand. What we focus on, what? Expands. What we focus on expands, which is how we energetically create the world that we live in. If we're looking at all the little crappy stuff down there, and oh, it's terrible, and oh, it's bad, and oh my gosh, we're never going to move forward, and this is terrible, this is terrible. We create our world because our head's in it, and we can't see anything else. Right? So, what about, oh my gosh, opportunity, expansion, growth, big stuff, cool stuff. And when my head's in that, that's where my life is. Where do you want to be? Where do you want to be? You want to be in the icky stuff? No. I'm going to get told at the end of the day today I'm talking too fast again. I get so excited when it comes out fast. All right, this was not a loss. This was an opportunity. The universe kicked it into gear and said, let's make this a little more real and find your home, your permanent home, one that belongs to the community of Amani. That's what it said. New growth, new expansion. Something that we get to create as a collective. It's not being done unto anyone. Everybody gets to be a part of this. It's not just this board or that group or whatever. We're coming to all of you. So this is your time to step up. So shall we walk our talk together?
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah.
Right now, are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, you trust me.
Yeah.
Close your eyes. Oh, John, can I get some? Every time.
We have the fans. The fans are the background music.
Oh, hallelujah. All right. Yeah, I had to. So I invite you to close your eyes. And I just like you to maybe picture yourself sitting up on a cloud, somewhere high. And you're scanning the land. Scanning the land. Seeing what's below you. And you're looking for something that is grand, that is big, that is beautiful. You're looking for an opening. Something that looks like the perfect home for and as Amani. What do you see down there? So within your mind, and love all of your ideas, whatever they are. What does it look like? Do we have a beautiful place of acreage in the mountains? Maybe something in the city? Easily accessible? What's in your idea? What's in your mind? If we're out in the country, oh my gosh, look at all that parking. Look at that parking space. How many parking spaces do you think there could be? And then, oh my goodness, what is this? This beautiful building. It's large, gorgeous windows, maybe surrounded by trees. Big, beautiful door. Oh, let's go inside. What could be in here in this beautiful gathering space? What does the flooring look like? What do you notice when you walk in? Is it hardwood? John, can I get some noodling, please? Noodling, please? Is it hardwood? Is it tile? Is it snapped together? What is it? Is it carpet? Oh my. And then we walk into the next room, and in that next room, oh my gosh, this is a beautiful, beautiful sanctuary. And in this sanctuary, what do you see? Oh my gosh, state-of-the-art music equipment and an audio technology and this beautiful soundboard. Oh my gosh. How big is this? The stage. How big is our band? You know, I will ask you to put into your vision a bass player for Sonia. So that's already part of it. It's just beautiful. And then moving into, oh my gosh, look, there's a hallway. And walking down this hallway, what a beautiful room for children's church. Everything that we could dream of for the kids to have fun and play and learn their spiritual principles in a fun way. Oh, walking down that hallway, there are more classrooms, maybe for sanctuary type of ceremony, of ritual. A place for yoga, a place for breathing, a place for practitioner meetings, a place for whatever it is that's spiritual. Then there's rooms that have all the audio visual all over the walls so people can join in our meetings and in our classes from wherever they are. Oh my gosh, look at that kitchen. What does your kitchen look like to you? Is that refrigerator actually big enough to hold all of the Amani stuff? Oh my gosh, and look at that stove. It's giant, just like they have in the restaurants. And, oh my gosh, a dishwasher that works. Yeah. What else do you see? Are those quartz countertops? Granite? What's the color? What's the flooring like? Oh my gosh, what is that? There's even a larger room off of the kitchen. And this is a dining hall. Oh my gosh, what do you see? Do you see rounds of 10, rounds of 8? Do you see picnic tables connected going all the way down the room? Rustic. And all on the sides of the room are these beautiful windows, maybe storm windows, so you can take them off and feel the air. The air. Oh my gosh, that's outside. What is outside? What do we have room for? Oh, we have room for whatever we want. It's our dream. It's our vision. What do you see? Oh my gosh, it's an outside sanctuary. And we have a stadium seating all the way down to the stage. And over the tops of the stage are beautiful umbrellas of trees. I don't know, are they oak? Are they pine trees? Are they redwood trees? What are they? And the floor of the forest is soft. A wedding garden? Oh my, now you're really getting there. A beautiful wedding garden with an arbor that is just filled with beautiful flowers that go up and around. And next to that area is a beautiful pond maybe, and a fountain, because we don't want mosquitoes, so we got to keep the water moving. So a beautiful pond with a fountain. Oh my gosh, and look over there. It is a giant fire ring. Oh, this is perfect for those beautiful nights of the full moon gathering, and drumming, and song circles. It's perfect. Oh my gosh, is that a labyrinth over there on the other side? For these beautiful full moon nights where we can take our prayer and our meditation. And it's lit, the path is lit. And we can take our prayer inside the labyrinth and know that it is released unto the divine. And the miles of walking paths in through the forest area, all wide enough for wheelchairs, so whoever needs. Everything is beautifully ADA, accessible. Because that's what we do in a world that works for all. Oh, man. Can you see it? Does it give you a sparkly feeling in your gut? Go ahead and open your eyes. That affirmation this morning that Rev. Sherry read. I got from Lady Dyer. Only he has a book that he wrote. It's called You'll See It When You Believe It. And it's true. And that's how we demonstrate, that's how we manifest, that's how we send our thoughts into the law of mind. Because this is happening. This is happening. Make no mistake. We are moving forward at exactly where we are meant to be and what we can envision for us. It's right here, right now, being made ready. We just can't see it yet. Just like the cavemen couldn't see the electricity. Didn't mean it wasn't there. And boy, when it showed up, it sure did make a spectacle of itself. So let's generate the belief and be open in your personal time to direct downloads from the Spirit. Take your thoughts with you today. Tonight, write them on paper. Expand on them. What does it look like to you? Fundraising. F-U-N. Raising. So we're going to move forward in this. We'll talk a little bit more on our visioning date on the 28th. Hey, what would it look like if everybody took some kind of a fundraiser somewhere? Everybody's got their own friends, and we all brought that back to Amani. Because we are for everything against nothing, which means we are building and not talking about the impossibilities and why we cannot. We are moving forward anyway. So fundraising, Rev Donna has a great idea. Kathy Clark Amos, I have a great idea. Y'all get some great ideas so we can pull that together. Remember, amazing, prosperous, opulent, large, lavish, lush financial surprises. I affirm that for the Amani Center as well. Absolutely. So, if you would like to repeat after me, this was a Louise Hay, and I love this. Let's know it for the Amani Center. You guys want it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. We as the Amani Center Collective Consciousness are open and receptive to our good.
Open and receptive to our good.
Everywhere we turn,
Everywhere we turn.
we are greeted by golden opportunity
We are greeted by golden opportunity
and guided to that which is perfect for us.
and guided to that which is perfect for us.
A new home
A new home
that meets all of our needs
that meets all of our needs.
is a joy and a pleasure to be in,
It's a joy and a pleasure to be in,
and it is easily affordable.
and is easily affordable.
And so it is.
And so it is.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Wahoo! Thank you, Reverend Pixie. I almost forgot that I needed to get back up. I was very much into that. So, done, y'all. We're just going to know it. We're going to bring it in. So now it is our time for a joyful time of giving, our time to support the center. We're going to pass the baskets. You all know there's lots of ways you can give. As the baskets come through, I think there's the QR codes are in there. Feel free to pull the card if you want to make a donation from your phone. You can set up a recurring donation from your bank. You can drop a check, cash, whatever. However you can support us, especially as we're moving forward into something better, we always appreciate it. We're so grateful for all of you. This center is the people who show up for it. So I am going to turn it over to John to sing while the baskets get passed, and then Reverend Pixie will bless our donation.
Give up my heart, I give up my soul, I give up my treasures, because I know that as I give, I will receive. The circle is complete. I give up my heart, I give up my soul, I give up my treasures, because I know that as I give, I will receive. The circle is complete. I give up my heart, I give up my soul, I give up my treasures, because I know that as I give, I will receive. The circle is complete. I give up my heart, I give up my soul, I give up my treasures, because I know that as I give, I will receive. The circle
magnificent are the blessings of the divine through us. And I cherish each and every one of you and the consciousness that you bring and the support that you deliver through your generosity. And I know that it comes back to you and to the center overflowing with good. And so it is.
So it is. All right, thank you, Reverend Sherry. All right, can someone tell the kids they can come on back? Are they here already? Oh, they're already here. Okay, let's have the kids come on up
This
then.
little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
No problem.
There we go.
All good, yeah. So, today we took the kids over. We had a little fun. We read a book called My Violin Is Not Broken. It's a story about perseverance and hard work, and you can achieve everything you want to achieve if you work hard for it. If you try to get there, you can get there. Afterwards, we drew pictures of things that we accomplished and we're proud of, like swinging on the monkey bars. for the first time. Who wants to read our affirmation?
Can you hold the mic?
Yep, right there.
Tough times do not last, but a tough spirit does.
Nice. Very good. All right, great job, guys. Find your people.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we're going to sing our closing song, but I do want to take a minute and thank all the people who've been showing up here to make this patio work. Alan, Lynn, Gina, Reverend Pixie. Thanks to John and Reverend Pixie. Okay. This is Pixie, this is Sharon. Thanks to John and Reverend Pixie for bringing so much equipment, setting this all up, and working with Chris to make it work out here. This is our final service out here for now, but remember, we'll be at the CSD next week. Yes.
Can you remember, people take a lot of plums.
Oh, Reverend Sherry brought a ton of plums. They're not ripe now, but she brought bags. Take them and then let them ripen, and you will have wonderful plums in your home. So take plums, and I think that's it. So let's stand and sing together, y'all. Reverend Pixie and Reverend Sherry, you want to come sing with me?
Presence is here. Presence is here. Love and spirit prevail on each face. The presence is here. Amen. The presence is here. And I will lead you in grace. I will lead you in grace.
And so this week, I know in the light and the love and the peace and the power that you are in your own lives, the Spirit is with you, and its energy is swirling everywhere that you are. Be aware of your thoughts. Be aware of what you are opening up into the universe. And know that we are all divinely blessed with those beautiful thoughts. For this and so much more, I just give great thanks. Together we say, and so it is.